Hello, my name is Nimira. I am the leader of Team B. Sanjana.
I am Sanjana from Nimira School. Pandemic was pushed the global economic into recession, which means the economic started shrinking and growth stopped. The COVID virus pandemic, several countries across the world restored lockdown to Poland. This lockdown means comforting millions of cities to their houses and almost all economic activities.
Shreya.
Sir,
Yes. COVID-19 has impacted negatively on the global economy, bringing it to its knees, causing Great Depression, which will take years or decades, especially for developing countries such as India. First, the spread of the virus caused social distancing, which led to the shutdown of financial markets, corporate offices, businesses, and the events. Then, secondly, the exponential rate in which the virus was spreading, it caused it heightened the uncertainty on how bad the situation could get, which led the flight to safety of consumption among consumers and the surge of price by most traders. Sir, from starting, COVID negatively on the entire global economy, which will take years or decades to recover, especially for developing countries like India. It caused the chaos and panic in the entire world. There was a surge of prices due to the COVID-19 lockdown. Diesel and petrol fuel prices hiked. The essential commodities like fruits and vegetables, medicines, prices also hiked. The constructions got affected due to the lack of labor because many of them were stuck in their places. There was no movement of lorries and trucks caused due to the delay of supply of essential goods. Travel, tourism, hotels, theaters, and malls were greatly affected due to the lockdown. The daily wage earners, laborers, and businesses were affected. Firstly, the virus spread and encouraged social distancing, which led to the shutdown of financial markets, corporate offices, businesses, and events. Secondly, the exponential rate at which the virus was spreading high, heightened the uncertainty of how bad the situation could get, which led to the flight of safety consumption among consumers and a surge of prices by trade marketers. Nextly, the coronavirus, the government forced to enforce a sudden lockdown which caused another worldwide panic. People were forced to stock up on daily amenities and the emergency situation prevailed. Many innocent people were stranded and stuck up in their homes. Colleges, schools, offices, and businesses were forced to shut down. People who could work from home did so. The others, the supermarkets was fine. But then the daily wage earners, vendors, hawkers, etc., and hotels were seriously affected. There was no transportation.
Students from the Nimiras group should talk upon the same topic. Yes, Sanjana, start ma.
The pandemic has pushed the global economic into the recession, which means the economic started shrinking and growth stopped. Lack of food. So many people throughout the world not getting food to eat because the farmers are not growing the crops or they are not transported to the different countries. Lack of employment. Many people lost their jobs because the business cannot pay the amount to the employees. Imports and exports are stopped. All countries share their goods to different kinds of countries so that each country can have different kinds of goods. But they are stopped now. House rest. People can have sufficient rest because of COVID-19. Before COVID-19, people are busy in their regular life, so they cannot take a break. We cannot participate in festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi and also group meetings. Impact on tourism. Tourists cannot visit places because they are locked. Parents are having a lot of time to spend with their families. Because before the COVID-19, parents would leave their baby child in daycare centers. Many people lost their lives in this virus. And also we have environmental benefits like the river are getting purified as the factories are closed and air pollution is less. Small businesses are getting profit because the big businesses cannot provide the demand items like mask and etc.
Okay, good. So Nimra, you can give chance to other students in your group.
Yes, sir. Arjun?
Can go with other groups. Kuna is trying to connect.
Naita, you can start, ma.
Sir, good morning, everyone. I'm Nehita and I'm the leader of Group A. Amid the coronavirus pandemic, several countries across the world resorted to lockdowns to flatten the curve of the infection. These lockdowns mean confining millions of citizens to their homes, shutting down business, and seizing almost all economic activities. Due to the consumption slowdown in the world, exports and imports are affected. So this affects the economies of almost all countries. According to the IMF, International Monetary Fund, the global economy is expected to shrink by over 3% in 2020. The pandemic has pushed the global economy into a recession. This means the economy starts shrinking and growth stops. The pandemic affected most countries in 2012 with per capita in the largest country of countries globally. The crisis highlights the need for urgent action to cushion the pandemic's health and economic consequences to vulnerable population and set the stage for a lasting recovery. Many emerging and developing economies are already experiencing weaker growth before the face even harder. Kundana, you can speak.
Kundana, speak loudly, ma. Kundana, speak a bit louder. So any other student from your group, Naita?
Everyone's unmute herself. Kaushal, you can speak.
Speak a bit louder, Kundana. Speak. Speak loudly, children.
Kaushal, you can speak.
Okay, sir.
Start.
Sir, this effects of COVID mainly felt by doctors, sir, because they are leaving their children and going to the hospital and working 24 hours, sir.
Good. Go ahead.
Next, even police officers, remaining all people, they are even sharing the food to the poor people. So they are working so many days and nights, nurse, all the people. Even even construction sites remaining all the sites got lost.
Yes, ma.
Kundana, sir.
Kundana. Speak loudly.
Yes, did not Kundana.
Yes. Any other student from the other group? Yes. Start the third group.
No, sir. You can
Sir.
continue with other group.
A very good morning to all. I'm Neha Darshi. I take the privilege to introduce my teammates, Rishita and Krishnasiri. Today, the world is witnessing unprecedented times due to the coronavirus pandemic, which started in Wuhan. In this globalized world, more than 210 nations were affected in varying degrees. Earlier, of course, it was only a health issue in China, which impinged upon the Chinese economy. But Chinese economy being the second largest economy, and China became the manufacturing hub of the world and also the largest exporter. It started affecting the economy all over the world. Moreover, moreover, this COVID-19 pandemic has enforced almost every country to induce lockdown to curtail the rapid spread of the virus. Consequently, there was a drastic fall in the economical activities of the countries.
Good. Go ahead.
I I request I request Rishita to carry forward the discussion.
Good morning, everyone. This is Rishita. I am from Neha's group. Almost all the sectors, right from education, entertainment, food, amusement parks, tourism industries, manufacturing industries, etc., remained closed for months together. Restriction on travel stayed in place. Governments were unable to generate revenue beyond that. They have come forward with stimulus packages to sur- surge its people during the precipitating
Precipitative.
times. Many countries health see more than ever. I request Krishna Siri to continue.
Good morning, everyone. I am Krishna Siri. I am from Neha's group. COVID-19 was born and brought up at China country and Wuhan city on November 19th. Slowly, it was spread to all the countries and thousands of people were dying. Due to COVID, people lost their jobs and government can't give full salaries for the people. And income also got down. Because of COVID, shopping malls, theaters, restaurants, railway stations and airports are also closed. Because of COVID, the cost of things like vegetables, etc. are closed. And also schools, colleges and everything are closed and it's hard to study at home.
Go ahead. Krishnasri, over. Who is the next one to speak?
Yes, sir.
Nimira group.
Sir, no, sir, Uday Power must say.
Hridaya Power. Speak loudly, ma.
Uday Power, you can continue.
Speak loudly, Hriday Power.
Sir, you can continue Nimira's group.
Yes. Nimira, who is the next one to speak?
Thanks. So I'll speak. Next, I'll give it to Sanjana.
Okay.
And then the remaining group members.
All right.
Good morning, I'm Nimira. And I'm talking about the effects of COVID-19 on global economy. In 2019, there was an anxiety on the impact of a US-China trade war, the US presidential elections, and the Brexit on world economy. On account of these, the IMF had predicted and moderate the global growth of 3.4%. But COVID-19, the disease, is caused by SARS-CoV-2, a novel strain of coronavirus from the SRS species, changed the outlook unexpectedly due to the fear and uncertainty and to the rational assessment that firms' profits are likely to be lower due to the impact of COVID-19. Global stock markets are raised about the US dollars 6 trillion in wealth 1 week from 24 to 28 of February.
Good. Speak a bit louder, Nimira.
Initially, the perception that the COVID-19 pandemic would be localized in China only. Later, it spread across the world due to the movement of people. The economic pain had become as severe as people were asked to stay at home, and the severity of the economic pains became at home and was felt in various sectors of the economy, with travel bans affecting the aviation industry, sporting event cancellations affecting the sports industry, the prohibition of mass gatherings affecting the events and entertaining industries, hotel industry, gyms, and more or less all fields. And such example is a horse rental guy or a Panipuri road on the roadside in Kodaikanal, which is a tourist place. There was no business because of the lockdown. They didn't have money. They didn't have anything from their family. But the shops have goods. No customers, which equals no sales. Then the inventory piles up and the overhead cost increases. At the same time, the farmers produce the goods. They can't sell as no customer is in the shop. They sell for less price to shopkeepers. As the overheads are more, a shopkeeper sells for more. The hawker pays more for the same product than before pre-COVID time, and the horse rental guy in Kodaikanal increases his price after lockdown to the customer, and the customer increases the price of whatever he sells or does, and then the cycle keeps going on. Now I'm giving it to Sanjana.
Where is Sanjay? Speak loudly, Sanjay.
Sir, Nehita's group should start now, sir. After us.
Done, sir. Okay, sir.
Nehita's group, sir.
Sir, can I?
Yes, must start.
Good morning once again. I'm Nehita and I'm leader of Group A. Many people lost jobs and the informal sector is badly hit. This is a huge setback for economics. Low oil prices offer an opportunity to oil producers to diversify their economies. Tourism industry is facing huge losses. Tourists spend money in the countries they visit, so the loss of this money is affecting the economy of many countries. Pharmaceutical companies, hygiene products, manufacturing companies are benefiting from this situation. Many industries in other countries are depending on China for many raw such as pharmaceutical ingredients, automobile components, etc. Many factories in China are closed, at the start of the pandemic, so COVID-19 has hit global supply chains badly. As China's factories have been closed, some components are going for alternatives, which is costlier option. Several industries have been adversely impacted due to the COVID-19 globally. It is evident that the global economy is grinding to a halt. Millions of workers are facing the bleak prospect of losing their jobs. It added that the contraction could be even higher if governments fail to provide income support and help boost consumer spending. Now I request Kaushal to continue the topic.
Kaushal, continue with the topic, ma. Okay, who is the next one to talk? Neita, in your group?
I request Kundana to speak.
Kundana, start to speak, ma. Kundana, speak loudly. Who is the next one to speak?
Sir,
This
So
start,
that's
ma.
there in our group.
Neha Darshi group, sir.
Yes, Nehadarshi, start, ma.
Sir, shall I start?
Yes,
Sir, this is the last round, right, sir?
yes, this will be the last round.
Then we have to give conclusion.
Yes,
Sir,
Ne-
can I give the conclusion?
Let Nehadarshini speak. Afterwards, you can start.
Yes, I agree with my friends. Almost all the sectors, right from education, entertainment, food, industries, manufacturing industries, etc., remaining closed for months together. Restrictions on travel stay in place. This pandemic has ultimately pushed the global economy into a recession. The rate of unemployment increasing at a faster pace. People find it hard to earn their livelihoods. Governments were unable to generate revenue. Beyond that, they have came forward with stimulus packages to reach out its people during the perspiring times. Though perspiring times, though the economic activities resume, gradually there is a sustained pressure on employment. The, the situation will take time to normalize. Manufacturing and some other industries are almost back to normal, but consumer spending is weak as a result of continued social distancing and about uncertainty about how the pandemic will evolve.
Okay, good. Makla?
I request Rishita to add some words.
The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in severe economic and social impacts around the world. Young people are mostly like to be unemployed or to be in pre- precarious job contracts and working arrangements, and thus lack adequate social protection. And at the same time, young people are responding to the crisis through public health promotion, volunteering, and innovation. Young people will form a key element in inclusive recovery and achievement of development goals during the decade of action. However, the response and recovery must be done in a way that protects the human rights of all youth. I request Krishna Siri to
Krishnasiri,
continue.
go ahead with the same topic, ma.
The COVID,
Yes, start.
COVID-19, sir,
Yes, Speak loudly.
COVID-19, because of COVID-19, poor people are not even getting enough water and food for surviving in this pandemic time. Doctors, policies, other people are trying to make the COVID-19 get down.
Yes, go ahead.
People are having rough time because of the COVID.
Little bit
It
louder.
is getting hard to survive because of this pandemic year.
Good.
The schools and colleges are not available to open in this. The band is getting more and more in the days. Thank you.
Yes. Who is the next one to speak?
Yes, can I?
Yes.
Sir, can I speak?
Speak, ma.
On the bright side, yes, sir. On the bright side, the coronavirus-induced public health crisis created an opportunity for many governments to make lasting reforms in the public health sector. Countries like UK, Spain, India repaired to their public healthcare system and fixed other shortcomings in US in the public infrastructure, such as the transition to online education, transportation systems, and the disease detection systems in public hospitals. Some governments also use the crisis as an opportunity to fix the economic system and the financial system, which planned the bailout package to jumpstart the economy. An example is as Nirmala Sharma, Finance Minister, started the Atmanirbhar India and gave 20 lakh crores to boost our economy. Thank you.
Okay, good. Next. Give a conclusion. Other group. Nahita, give conclusion from your end.
Yes,
Can I?
the severity of the economic impact will largely depend on two factors: the duration of restriction on the movement of people and economic activities in major economies. And this conclusion is COVID-19 caused severe damage to the global economy. Nations are trying hard to rebuild their economies and to prevent further downfall. Hope the vaccine is developed soon to prevent further loss of lives and also the collapse of economy. Thank you.
Okay, good. Makula?
Yes, sir. Here is my conclusion statement. Hence, the pandemic is creating both winners and losers. For example, manufacturing sector is leading China recovery. China became the first major economy to grow after antivirus lockdowns were lifted. This has been an eye-opening situation to every country which has direct and indirect economy activities with China. Earlier, the economy activities of almost all countries are less insulated, but now new normal would be a world where much less global action is useful, and countries focus more on national or regional approaches. Thank you.
Okay, good. And is there anyone who wants to give conclusion from any students from any group?
Here, Rishita.
Yes, Rishita?
No, sir, not me, sir.
Hmm.
I did not prepare conclusion.